welcome to another episode of the You Only Live Once Life and Business Innovation Style Meditations Talks, where I bring yummy topics to you so that you can live a yummy life as well. And so today's topic is on maturity, how to be yummily mature so that you are not seen as someone who's immature, childish, or just overreactive and annoying. So the one thing about maturity that I realized when looking up this word for this topic is what it actually means. And the definition of it is a fully developed, grown human being or plant or blank. And so the challenge of not maturing is less satisfaction of life, less friends, less acceptance from yourself as well as society, and less ability to really be in your full potential. You can be 80 or 90 and be immature, and you can be 6 and really mature. So maturity isn't really about age, but it is about grasping experiences and being conscious and aware of your behaviors and the effect of your behaviors on others. And so in this video, I'm going to show you and share with you a bunch of different ways and how you can be more mature, more evolved, more developed in different areas in your life. And that way you can be more aware and how you can improve those areas in your life so that you can really live yummily. Because being yummy and feeling yummy and confident and proud and empowered in your life and humble and liked by yourself and others is a sign and a result of maturity, of emotional maturity, communication maturity, and of course, in just being mature about life in general. So as I was researching this topic, because some of you actually asked this to me, I realized that there were a lot of cases of immaturity. And I'll explain a little bit more of that. But first, I want to describe the benefits of learning and expediting and increasing your speed of maturity. The obvious answer is that you're going to reach your goals much faster. You're going to have much more harmonious relationships, and you're going to be able to attain a lot more things that you want in a healthy and pleasurable way rather than a manipulative, a negative, and in a way that has consequences on other people. So if we divide maturity in different levels, we can use Maslow's hierarchy, for example. Physical maturity, right? Physical maturity is dependent on your physical timeline of changes. And so teenage years is when we reach physical maturity, or we go through and begin physical maturity, and that oftentimes continues to happen all the way till death. Our reproductive organs physically mature in teenage years, and that's also when we are affected by hormones. And hormones lead to a lot of emotional outbursts and emotional instability, which requires us to also start learning about emotional maturity. The more you're able to learn about emotional maturity and place the importance and the focus on becoming more emotional, in control of your emotions, the better it is that you'll have relationships socially with everyone around you. Immaturity and emotions allow you to burst out, impose your emotions on other people, hurt other people, whether intentionally or not. And in the worst situations, it can burst into situations of bullying, physical bullying, verbal bullying, and also social bullying. If you don't actually know the worst case scenario, there could be so many reasons, and that is emotions unresolved can lead to situations that have dire consequences not only on another person, but permanent effects on another person's life. And if you don't manage it, you can create that result without even knowing, or without even conscious of the fact. Or you may even misguide yourself by thinking that that is actually what you really want to happen, to hurt another person deeply, permanently, and forever. So how do you know how to be emotionally mature, which I believe is where a lot of this stems from? So the first thing is to actually understand yourself and understand what emotions you're actually feeling at every single second in time. And this is incredibly difficult and also incredibly worthy of learning, because when you know what emotions you're feeling at any single moment, no matter if you're being triggered by your parents, triggered by your friends, or triggered by your bosses or teachers or any situation around you, you are able to come back to center and be peaceful. And why not want to do that, right? Like, why not have that power to be able to be calm and unaffected in a situation where everyone's throwing you things? Another reason why you want to be emotional mature is because that way, not only are you not repressing those emotions, because actually repressing also leads to explosions, you're able to process them better. So step one is recognizing what those emotions are. Step two is being able to process it better. And then step three is redirecting that energy from those emotions. And that gives you power. You can redirect it into creative projects. You can redirect that energy into hobbies and developing skills in a healthy way, using the influence and the triggers of energy and emotions that other people have given you, and then redirecting it into a thing so that that negative energy can transform into something positive. And I believe that is the best way, perhaps, for me to transmutate emotional energy and be emotionally mature about situations. Maturity also, point two, is all about understanding and being aware of when you are right and when you are wrong, and having the humility to apologize and take ownership over the times in which you didn't or did do something wrong. Didn't do something right, did do something wrong. So that means, in a context of school, if you're getting a bad grade, not blaming the teacher, but understanding how you can improve, taking ownership and responsibility of your own results. In life and in career, not blaming your boss for not giving you an opportunity to get promoted, but looking at yourself and saying, okay, what can I acquire skill set wise or conversation wise or opportunity development wise can I do in order to improve my life situation? Maturity also comes with setting goals. If you always stay in the same place and you don't set goals that challenge you, then you aren't really able to develop the skill set and the confidence of yourself to be able to achieve things that are beyond your comfort zone. So setting goals cultivates maturity in a sense that you're constantly being challenged and also kept humble, because challenges actually create growth. And remember the definition of maturity, it's about evolving and developing into a fully grown human being, which it never ends, right? Every single minute that continues, we are growing. So maturity is something that we should all embrace. It is something that we can all continuously be exploring. And it is a topic that is very beautiful because it gives us an opportunity to all be on the same page, because we're all in this journey together. We always have something to learn. We always have a way to become better. And I hope that this video inspires you to realize that any negative time that you have in your life is an opportunity for growth and maturity. And so that's 3 ways to be more emotionally mature. Actually, I give you a bunch more. Emotional maturity, being mature in managing your life, and then also being mature in communicating your emotions and what you want in a way that is healthy, is clear, and is able to create harmony and connection between people. So those are some ways, and I hope those helped you and inspired you to become more mature, as well as embrace the whole journey of maturity. Talk to you so soon. I'm going to do meditation soon to sort of integrate this new you, and talk to you. Subscribe, comment. If you haven't done any of that yet, do that so that we can see you so soon again. It's always a pleasure to have you, and I'll talk to you soon.